Hello, lovies. It's your girl JK with the Mini Wigs podcast. And remember, if it's popping, I got the wig for the topic. We are so excited to have you with us. We are kicking off our first podcast, and we are so excited to have trendsetter, award winning celebrity hairstylist Terrence Davidson with us. Hey, boo.
I can hear the hands clapping in my head. That's
How
Thank
are
you. I'm
you?
fine. I'm great. I'm even honored to be on the first episode. I like
Oh,
that. That makes
thank
me
you,
feel
thank you. Yes,
special.
well, I mean, it just made so much sense. It's like, it's the Mini Wig
I mean,
podcast.
I
You're
know
a
it makes sense. Some
hairstylist.
people it don't make sense too, but I'll be like, all right, y'all don't want to use me. That's fine.
Oh no, love it, love it. So, what is going on with you?
Crazy. It's just crazy, crazy. I have a lot going on in and out, but this is really revamped season for me because everything pops off at the top of the year as usual with the hair world. The Bronner Brothers is coming up. They actually just asked me a few weeks ago to host the hair battle, so I'll be hosting the hair battle and opening the hair battle, doing the hair presentation. Then a few things with Redken. I work with Redken as well on the at the show on the showroom floor for Bronner Brothers. It's a lot coming on.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
excited about a lot of things that's just happening, and I have a tour coming up, cut party tour. It's 20
Nice.
cities and we'll be filming it. Yep.
Very nice.
I'm
Very
excited
nice.
about that.
Yes, and we're excited for you.
Thank you.
So you have worked with so many people from Miss Patti LaBelle to Nicki Minaj to Remy Ma. So who would you say is your favorite or most interesting person that you have worked with?
Oh, you know that question is always asked of me. Who's my favorite? I don't really have a favorite. I feel like each one of them have something different to bring to the
Yeah.
table. Now, who's my closest and my bestest friend is Remy.
Nice.
So, I mean, if you want to say who's my favorite, I mean, that's and Trina, of course, because I've been putting in years with both of them. But with Remy, that's my friend. Like, we literally are friends. So, everybody else, I see, speak, say hello, and everything else. But, there's no favorite out of all of them, only because I feel like each one of them have something
Yeah.
different to bring to the table as a family member, something different. That's all.
Nice. Nice. Okay. So, what made you want to get started in the industry doing hair?
Me doing hair. The crazy thing is, I was going to school in New Jersey. I graduated in Somerville High School in New Jersey, but I was moving down to Atlanta in '90 when I graduated. My mom, I was going to go to school at Norfolk for running track because I got accepted there to run track.
Okay.
But my
Nice.
mother didn't want me to go somewhere far and be by myself and
yeah.
and all that other stuff.
Yeah, I can
So
understand that.
she wanted me to go to school in Atlanta, and I ended up going to DeVry, and that was just a business operations school, just what I wanted to take up there. But I didn't even want to go to school there. And when I went there, I probably went for one semester because, for one, we have a fucking test every day. Excuse my language. I
They gotta
can't
keep you on your
take no
toes.
quiz every day. I was like, what kind of school is this that we got to study every day? I was like, I couldn't do it. And then it wasn't in my heart because it was in my heart because my when we went to sign up for the school, it was asking me what did I want to do, and I was like, I wanted to own my own hair salon. So I took up business operations, which means okay, I could own the hair salon, but I didn't want to just own it. I wanted to be a part of it. So I ended up seeing my cousins that went to beauty school right around the corner from my mother's house, and they was doing everybody's hair in the neighborhood, and I was like, I'm going to beauty school.
Yeah. Yeah.
My mother was like, no, you're not. I was like, I'm going to beauty school. And living in her house is one of them. If you live under my house, da 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 da.
yeah, yeah.
So you know me, I made up enough money doing hair to get up out of her house and get my own spot. But I mean, it was just something I wanted to do, and I think it was probably tough at that time because it was in '90 to
Yeah.
do hair as a male. And in her head, I'm sure she was thinking gay, but I was already gay. You just probably didn't. Well, I wasn't really gay because I had a girlfriend and a son. Maybe I was in between at that time.
Yeah. Still trying to
So
figure it out.
I think it was something that wasn't big. Nowadays people could care less about being gay, but back
Yeah.
then it was an issue or da 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 da. So I think that's probably what's part of the problem. But she was like, "You're not doing no hair," and I was like, "Yes, I am. I'm going to school
good
for
for
hair.
you.
This is
Good
what I
for
love
you.
to do, and I love being creative. Even when I was in high school, I used to draw hairstyles for girls to get their hair done.
Nice.
So I should have known then that's what I wanted to do. It was always in me. And once I seen my cousin and them do it, Fonda and Shay, I was like, I have to do it because it's just fun. It was fun. It wasn't even just money. It was about just
Yeah.
having fun doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was gonna ask if Terrence was not doing hair, what would be your career?
Well, here's the thing. Because of, you know, how old I am now, and being that I'm getting past the hair stage, I want to be a creative director with hair. I still want to, which is what I'm doing with Redken. When I'm doing hair shows like the hair battles, I want to be able to have to where hair award shows would ask me to be the entertainment during the like a halftime show, during the intermission or whatever. Like I would be put on a stage show dealing with hair, and that's just what I love to do is doing shows. I don't know if you ever seen any of my shows, but they're epic. I
Yeah.
have one this
Yeah.
Sunday at the Omni with Tippy Shorter with the Texture Hair
Nice.
Summit, and she actually got the job for me to do Redken. I did a presentation at her show last year, and Redken saw me there, and they reached out to me a month later and asked me, can I do 2 of their symposium tour dates?
Nice.
And they pay good.
Nice. I bet
So
they
I was
do.
like, this is the direction I want to
Yes.
go. I love doing hair. I just don't want to do hair every day or behind the chair. I want to be creative with it. Like if you go in my house right now, there's hair in my all over different places because I'm building my own props and building
Nice.
the hairstyles that I want to put this show together for Sunday. And I know she gave me the opportunity with Reagan, and I wanted to still give her a great show. I didn't want to give her what I gave her last year because it was just something simple. But when I went to Reagan, I went all out. So I want to give her another show, like, you know, what I would do for Reagan because she opened that door for me. So, you know,
Nice.
that's the type of stuff that I want to do as far as if I'm not doing hair. I would rather just be a creative director for shows. I mentor
Nice.
people. I have a Legion of Glam where it's like 65 members. I
Nice.
mentor. We do cabin retreats. I try to, you know, help them throughout their career with what I've been through. I can only tell them what I've been through
Yeah.
and help them the best way I can. So,
So, what's your advice to someone that's trying to start their career as a hairstylist?
it's called focused, and I always tell them that sacrifice is a huge thing in the industry that you have to make in order to get to where you're going. You have to sacrifice a lot of things. It's like I literally packed up my truck from Atlanta, Georgia, and I moved to New Jersey because I wanted to do hair in the music industry, but I was doing salon work. I used to have first come, first serve. The first 10 people, I'm not doing nobody else after them. And that used to be my schedule every week, but I was drained. I was tired of it. I was like, that's all I did was hair, like in the salon, but I wanted to do something different. I used to watch 106 and Park every day.
Yep.
I'm like, I gotta go. So I packed up everything, put it in my little truck, and I drove to New York and I made it happen. I slept on my cousin's floor for a little while until I figured out where I was gonna live, and I found a little basement, one room, and I stayed there because I didn't want to live where it was easy to live. I want to make sure that I was going to try to get to the next level of living. Like, okay, I'm sleeping on the floor. Now I'm sleeping in this basement. Now I'm going to get an apartment. It just makes you work harder when you just sacrifice and make things happen. And there's a lot of sacrifices that I made. I even left my son. He was 6 years old here in Atlanta with his mom, but we like best friends now. So can't say that I left him, but I mean, I went to pursue my career and I try to make things better for both of us.
Yeah.
So now he's like me. He don't even want to work no more. He just want to work for himself. So he learned that from me. So I did teach him something.
Nice. Nice. Okay. So, what are your 3 favorite artists or your 3 favorite songs right now?
Wait a minute. The crazy part is I'm an R&B type of dude. So I'm not into the rap and all that. And which is crazy is all the females that I've worked with in the rap game, I've literally worked with all of them. You can literally say from Kim to Eve to Remy
Yeah,
to Trina, like I've done them all. But I'm an R&B type of person when it comes to music. And I love Summer Walker for some reason. I literally just started falling in love with her. The words, the lyrics, because I'm a lyric person. That's another thing. But I love Summer Walker as one for sure. I'm always love Keisha Cole.
Yes.
And it's always more than 3 though, so it's hard to say. But you want to give me a group, I'll give me Jagged Edge.
Jagged Edge.
They
Okay.
sleep on Jagged Edge, but that Jagged Edge be popping.
Nice. Nice.
So those are my 3
Okay.
as far as R&B and music. When I'm at home listening, that's what I listen to.
Okay. So, what is next? What do you have coming up?
The tour,
Besides the
which is
tour.
huge.
Yes.
The tour is real huge. It's a cut party tour. So we go to different states and we do a cut party and we pick the cut. We're calling this one the cutoff, where every state that we go to, we start up north and we come down and we get 2 buses and we get on the tour buses and we drive, go to city. We do pop-up shops, we do cut parties, and I go speak at beauty schools as well. At every city that we go to, I speak at a beauty school. And I always encourage people to go and vote. That's another thing. So I have some of people that partner with me from CRG. And we always encourage people to go and vote. I love, working with them on that. They work with me on my last tour. So that's a lot of stuff that we speak to students in beauty schools about with go and vote and just speaking up for yourself, taking a stand in everything in your life. But we encourage them to go and vote on the tour. We do radio stations and the cut parties, but we always try to crown one person in every city for the king or queen of that city for the cutoff. And it shows you behind the scenes, like we give people like 5 minutes on stage to cut hair to music, but they literally transform that model so quickly on stage. And it's just fun to see all of that, but to capture all the behind the scenes, getting on the bus, going to these cities, going to these schools, doing all of this stuff, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And I teamed up with a guy from Memphis who helped me out a lot. His name is Baha. He helped with products. So we teach them to start building their own brands and getting them products out, so they can all get their own products. It's just really teaching everybody to be their own person and build their own brand up through this whole tour. If you're not voting, if you get your own brand, make your own money, it's trying to educate them in their own way and have fun doing it, cutting hair. So that's what we're doing. And we're shooting our promo November the 5th, and it's the concept of Bridgerton.
Okay.
So it's going to be so crazy. And we're having a ball. Hopefully you'll be around during the hair show weekend for Bronner Brothers in February. Okay. We do a masquerade ball.
Nice.
And I honor a lot of the people here. I try to honor local people that's going to be here because then we'll know they're going to come. You come from out of town, they will show up.
Yeah.
But, try to honor a lot of people here that literally, I feel, took a stand in the beauty industry and they made their own lanes. So we have a lot of people that we're honoring in February at the masquerade ball. So the promo is going to show you all of that as well too. So it's going to be great. People like Alonzo, Cliff. It's many of them here in Atlanta. That's the thing. Atlanta is really oversaturated.
Yeah.
More than I think about it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the more I come
But there's
here,
some wig masters in Atlanta though.
Wig masters, honey. Yeah, speaking of wigs, honey.
I was first.
Our mini wig. Yes, you were. Yes, honey. You was first. You was first on our mini wig podcast. But I have to ask, because you smell delicious. What are you wearing?
Thank you. To be single, right? It's crazy because I mix like four. I mix Versace yellow, then I mix Happy for Men, and then I mix Bulgari, and then I mix this other one, Baccarat.
Okay.
I mix them all together, and then a body spray that be smelling like fruit.
Well, I have another fragrance for you to test out. Yes. So my sister and I, we are owners of a company called Le Elegance, and we launched our essential oil perfume and an essential oil cologne. So
Let me get a sip on this one.
So this is our perfume, Le Elegance, and she has hints of peony and vanilla.
Let me put this on now to mix it with the red
absolutely. Here you go.
Is this gonna be mine?
Absolutely, yes.
I don't even want to put my finger in
There you
it.
go.
So, girl, I can add this to my mix.
Yes, you can.
This
Absolutely.
Wait, let me rub it right here, and then I'm gonna rub it on mine. Cause I ain't want to drop it. Yeah. Look at you. Wait, I love the packaging.
And this
That's
is
for
Otis.
a king.
Yes, absolutely, honey. We taking care of the kings and queens out here, honey. This is Otis, which stands for on to infinite success. Because the sky's the limit for me and my sister. So this is
I
our
love this
essential
packaging.
oil.
I gotta post this.
And Otis
I
has
love
hints
all
of
this.
oriental, musk, and sandalwood.
See, I put it all on. Y'all could never stop me. And yeah, Remy is my friend because she hates when I put on all of this. As soon as I come in the room, if I have to comb my hair or something, she'd be like, you just put on about 10 colognes. I can't help. This smell good.
Well, those are yours.
Look at God. Girl, do this come bigger too?
We do have them in bigger sizes.
Okay, well, I'm going to order a big one. I ain't asking for a free big one, but I'm going to get one.
Okay, well, you can find
I believe
that
in
on
support,
our
but
website.
this is beautiful. I love this. This could be Christmas gift for people that I know.
Nice. Yeah. So you can find bigger sizes on our website, leelegance.com.
Look at your marketing. Well, don't worry. You're going to give it to me before I leave here.
Yes. So
I love this.
where can my lovies find you? How can we follow you?
I'm still stuck on this. So, because in my bathroom, I have this tray. Like, this would be so perfect on the tray with the rest of them. It's fit for a king.
Yes.
They can find me if they're on Instagram. I post when I be trying to. It's like a job. It's like a 9 to 5.
It is.
And then they play with you because if you don't post for 5 days, when you post and you don't get a whole bunch of likes or views, I'll be like, this is a system. This is what they do. They play with that. But I just post when I post because I can't make that an everyday thing for me.
Yeah.
But I will be posting this weekend because my show is Sunday. But they can find me on Instagram at because it's not because somebody already
Duh.
had it,
Yeah.
but DA real Real Terrence Terrence Davidson Davidson. That's my Instagram, the real Terrence Davidson, and Facebook is my name, Terrence Davidson.
Okay.
I don't do TikTok. I don't do none of that. I try. People keep telling me I need to get it, but
You'll get there.
I'm a little slow at that.
That's okay.
I don't know how to do all that now, and I got an Android, so we're not finna upload all that on my phone.
It's all good. It's all good. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for being here and kicking off the Mini Wigs podcast
Thank
with
you.
us. It has been a pleasure. It has been a pleasure.
That's exciting that you guys are doing this mini wigs, and it's really many people in the wig game, so that's perfect. So you're gonna have a
Yes.
lot of interviews to do, girl.
Yes, yes. And we actually came up with a concept because, I say, have you ever heard of somebody that wears like mini hats? Well, I wear mini wigs.
Yeah.
So I'm doing the podcast. I'm a realtor. I'm a credit restoration specialist.
Oh, girl, I have to call you when
own
I
a
need my
security
house
business.
because I've been living in this apartment for 9 years. It'll be 10 this year. My rent is like $2,900 in this apartment. Like I could have been had a house probably damn near paid for if I'd have done it
Yeah.
right. But I'm not a house. I'm a city person, so
Okay.
you can find me a place in the city.
Oh yeah, I got you.
But I still want to be around people
Yes.
because I'm a people person.
Yes.
But yeah, many hats. That's a lot. Good. Real estate is a
Yeah,
perfect way. I don't
yes,
think I could do
yes,
that. But
yes,
yeah,
yes.
mine's is everything is going to deal with beauty, from my cabin retreats to being mentor to the hair shows. I'm gonna always stick with the beauty somehow, some way. But I do wear a lot of hats, and I know that it's a lot of work. So I know your brain 1 minute be talking about a house and the next minute be talking about something
Oh
else.
yeah, yeah. My brain don't stop. It's like even when I'm laying down, I'm like, okay, what's next?
But
What's
that's
next?
the good thing.
Yeah.
If you're not thinking about nothing, then you ain't doing something right.
Oh,
So
there it is.
it's just, and the funny part about me is that I can't sit still. If I'm even at the cabins, I do my cabin retreats. I have like 45 people come that I mentor. They come from, the next retreat is in January. I have a girl coming from Kuwait. I'm just excited about them coming together and from different places. But when I'm there, it's like I'm stuck and I can't move around and go nowhere. It's like my brain has to. So I bring all my notebooks and I'll be sitting in my room while they're doing a project or something. I still be working on something else that's outside of that, because it's like you got to keep moving. I don't think I can sit still. I think it's just in
Yeah, I
me that
can't
I'll be
either.
bored
Yeah.
if I sit still for a minute.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
good to wear many wigs.
Oh yes, honey. Many, many wigs, and I'm
I
wearing them,
have
honey.
many of them
Love it, love it.
and done many of them. So thank you again for this. This is
Yes,
amazing.
yes. And thank you again for being here. And thank you, lovies, for tuning in to the Mini Wigs podcast. And remember, if it's popping, I got the wig for the topic.
I knew Toppin was going to rhyme with that for some reason.